piece of information that you learned that feels illegal to know?
Yeah. It's illegal.
Wait. What is that song, bro? There's a song that sounds just like that. I found it. I know what song it. I know what it is.
Are you moving to or within Chicago? Find a real estate broker that specializes in rentals because they will take out the stress of the move and do the work for you. The properties pay us, you never do. So unlike any other city in the United States, our services are free to you.
So I know you guys remember that one video. I don't remember her ad, but she was basically asking retail employees to reveal secrets from their job. And everyone were stitching it, and they were basically telling us how to steal and how to rob from their job. And I feel like I should be in jail just for knowing that information. Like, yeah.
Okay, so what is a piece of information you have learned that feels illegal to know? For me, it will definitely have to be affiliate marketing. Literally, you're connecting the consumer to the customer for commission, and your commission could be anything from like $100, $1,000, or reoccurring.
You can be a bartender in Georgia at the age of 18, which should make sense because you're a legal adult. Like, I'm almost 19, and I know people who are literally my age, if not a couple months older than me, who are like, oh yeah, I have to go into work today. And by work, I mean whipping up mixed drinks. Like, I still feel like a child. I don't know why, I just can't wrap my head around the fact that there are literally people my age who are working as bartenders. I don't really think it's the fact that it feels illegal as much as it is just the fact that I am getting really old.
No.
That your forearm is the same length as your foot. So you can hold a shoe up to eyeball the size in a shoe store. Crazy.
Stimulus checks aren't free money. It's literally printing money out of thin air, which creates inflation. This process ultimately devalues your future money, so you'll pay for it then.
Inflation leads to higher prices and lower purchasing power. It's usually a monetary phenomenon caused by a country printing more money than is justified by the country's wealth. When more dollars are issued for a limited amount of assets, the value of each dollar is decreased. Many countries' central banks set an inflation rate target of 2 to 3% per year.
This is why it's important to hedge your cash positions with assets like stocks, real estate, and alternative asset classes like crypto and collectibles. Follow Seeker Investor for more education and investment ideas.
I took a single law class at university, and this concept blows my mind. In America, people under the age of 18 have no legal capacity to enter into a contract. This includes buying things, because when you buy something, you are entering into a contract with the vendor. So a minor who buys something can either honor that and just go on their merry way, or they can void it before they turn 18. An example, you are 14 and you go to Best Buy to buy a new computer. You get a few years of fun out of it, maybe it breaks down, maybe you just want a new computer, whatever. You can bring it back to Best Buy, I think in any condition, and you can say, hey, I'm voiding this contract. I was never legally allowed to enter it in the first place. Give me all my money back, as long as you're not 18 yet. There are a few loopholes with like food and housing, you can't do it for those, but everything else is fair game.
It actually is illegal, but when you go up to a red light and you want it to change, turn off your lights, turn it back on, because that's how emergency vehicle thingies do it, and cops, and I want to get places faster.
Aliens are real. Like, confirmed extraterrestrial beings. What? Didn't have that on my 2020 bingo board, that's for sure.
That I have a biological sister who has no clue I exist, and she's been lied to her whole life about her biological parents, and I follow her on Instagram and she thinks I'm just a random.
So the brand Cat and Jack from Target, they sell kids clothes from newborn size all the way to like I think 6T or something. You're able to return everything, whether it's used, it has holes in it, it's dirty, it's ripped. You can return it for up to a year. And honestly, all you do is you scan your Target Circle app with all your receipts in it, and they will refund you. You can use it towards whatever you want. You'll get a gift card on the spot. I know it sounds so unethical, but it's legitimate. It's on their website. It states that you're able to do this. You just have 1 year from the date of purchase to do your exchange or return, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so I love this one. One of the main reasons people don't work on themselves, for instance, go to the gym, I hear this all the time, is because they are afraid that people are judging them. But Cindy in the corner is actually not judging you if you went. She is so focused on you judging her that there is no judgment going on in reality. The majority of people are self-centered. They're worried about what other people are thinking about them, that it's just a continuous cycle. If you stop worrying about what other people think of you because they're probably too busy focused on what you think of them, and because of that, you would accomplish more things, and then those people in turn would actually wind up looking up to you and or wanting to befriend you because you are a good and positive influence. The cycle is broken.
You can apply to coupon codes in Shine. Under Profile, click Other Service, then My Reference. Type in the code used for 108. Type in this code in your cart. There it is to coupons.
That being on your phone all the time will not make you go blind. And that is 100% not cap.
Start. If someone thinks they cleared out their entire internet history, you can still find it on Google Chrome by going to history.google.com, and it will show everything. I don't want to scroll too far though.
If you are self-employed, meaning you have a sole prop or an S corp, the government wants you to take your sick days. So you can get paid about $5,110 from the government for taking your sick days. Additionally, if you are a business owner parent and your kids have not been able to go to school for in-person learning, the government will pay you an additional $10,000 just for taking paid family leave. Now, the real sauce is that since the kids are at home anyway, they might as well be helping you in the business. So you can put them on payroll, pay them about $12,000, in which you get a tax deduction for, and the kids don't pay any taxes on that money. From there, you take that same money, you open up a Roth IRA account, which is an investment account that pays no taxes on the growth and no taxes on the income. Now, what the guys at Wall Street are not going to tell you is that that account does not have to be invested into stocks and bonds. You can actually buy real estate inside of it. The real estate in that account, the rental income, as well as any gains from the profits for selling it, pay no taxes on it.
I figured out how to close my 1/2-inch stretched earlobes for $15.
If you are a new business and you want to get business credit, but your personal credit is not so good, you can actually freeze your credit. So when filling out a credit application, for example, do like Sam's Club, and they ask for your social to check your identity, when they're really checking your credit, well, the security freeze will restrict access to your credit reports for the purpose of extending credit in your name. And when you're done, you can lift the freeze. Okay, bye.